Okay, go ahead.
Hi, we're doing a project called Stitching Our Social Safety Net, where we go to the government and we ask to help us with better funding for healthcare, education, social housing, everything. A lot of different things that we're advocating for. And yeah, to make sure that we're able to get what we need through the government. Anyhow, we're going to start off. This is a person named Kathy who is talking about housing being needed. Everyone needs it. And so raise the rates to build more affordable housing and give back startup funding. And there's another one next to it. This represents people living on the street. So she's advocating for better housing as well. James Inez from St. Stephen's. We also have over here another one for housing. So she's saying that the umbrella represents safe above housing. The sun is light, hope, and earth and warm by Bonita Hart. Shall I keep going?
Do another two.
Okay. So also, there's a lady named Joanne Wilson from COS, Circle of Care, Circle of Hope, Peace and Wellness. So my hope for the world is peace and wellness, growth and development, caring for one another and looking after our earth. We also have another one on housing as well, public housing. So she did I think it's Mo Ying Young from St. Stephen's, did some more public housing, which is, she says, fragile and sometimes falling. We also have over here Iris from St. Stephen's, control rent rates. I live off the salary and money is tight, she's saying, for social housing. We have also someone who's talking about ODSP as well. So there are too many people living on the streets who need housing. Build more city homes. This is by Tony from Community Outreach Services. And then we have another one about housing and community. So everyone has the right to housing. Communities are better when people are housed. This is by Lois and through the Community Outreach Services. Shall I continue?
Okay, go.
Waiting for housing is like a high-wire act. It is tough waiting for a home. I wish it could be faster. By Norman Poirier, Mustard Seed. We should be concerned about the housing problem as well as the lack of trees in our city. Trees protect our buildings from flooding. Josie Escobar, Toronto. Housing is a human right. Build more affordable and supportive housing. By Chelsea Matheson.
Don't go too fast.
This represents the erosion of social housing. Luba Senkiw, HouseLink.
Go ahead.
This represents an ideal but achievable world where everyone has access to housing. Susan Dobson, Richmond Hill. Rent is too high. Build affordable housing. By Joan W. Nichols, Toronto. Build and maintain affordable housing. Andrea from Markham. If we want people to live healthier lives, we need to start building more affordable housing. By Alex from Toronto. I think the government should help everybody to have a house. Zanet from Romero House. The government should support housing. There are a lot of people in need. Giuseppe Pelti, Toronto. Everyone should have a nice home like my home. Roland, 5 years old, Romero House. Raise the rates, build more affordable housing. Mark Shapiro from Toronto. My artistic piece is about the need for more housing and doctors' offices. Jenny, Toronto. More housing should be built to accommodate everyone in need. Constance, Romero House. Housing helps you Housing helps you make roots in your community. Sorry, hold on. Housing helps you make roots in your community. People should not have to move to afford housing. Daniela Mergarten, Toronto. More government supportive housing. Dave and Mike Roberts, Toronto. So now talk a little bit about the... So as you see, these squares we have here are made by individuals who care about the fact that we need more supportive housing. We are taking hundreds of feet of these pieces of artwork to Queen's Park in Toronto on a special day in October where we are going to present this to the government at Queen's Park. This is called Stitching the Social Safety Net to save, this is called Stitching the Social Safety Net, and we want to save affordable supportive housing for all the people in need in Toronto and Ontario.